Здравствуйте, на стрим про Hogwarts Legacy. Здравствуйте. И туда продолжим сразу. Проверим, микрофон работает. Осталось проверить, как работает сама игра. Надеюсь, ОБС опять не крашнется, как всегда. Какой-то разговор. Хотя можно вот. Хотя можно вот. Да, работает отлично. Так, наполняем задания какие-то. Тронные ключи, ладно. Нужно поискать тени. Так, это будет быстрее, если мы телепортируемся.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Revelio.
Ну что, ждем Себастьяна.
I thought my owl might pique your interest.
I came as soon as I could.
I'd been so preoccupied by all that happened with Ominis and the catacomb, not to mention my uncle's reaction, that I'd almost forgotten what it was that struck me about that triptych. This is the view painted on the canvas that was left on it.
That's incredible. You know this area well.
And while I was waiting for you, I scouted around and discovered an abandoned mine nearby, surrounded by Ranrock's loyalists.
Do you think there's a connection to the triptych?
I've no idea, but perhaps they're searching it, the way they did Rookwood Castle and Isidora's Manor. How do we want to handle this?
We need to see what they're doing. I say we take them head on. Let's bury some enemies.
Very well.
And I still have that rune symbol we found on the triptych. If there is a connection, I suspect we'll see that symbol again.
After you.
Нападем, но никто не говорит, что мы открыты.
There they are up ahead.
I'll let you lead.
What am I doing here? This patrol is worthless.
No one enters this mine. Kill anyone who tries.
Ranrock's loyalists are out for blood.
Who is it?
Просто двое упали от усталости, ничего обычного.
It won't be long now before we find another repository.
Не смотри сюда.
Wizard kind will submit to us once the war is over.
Petrificus totalis.
Я не познаю его. Нет, он застрял, это плохо. На ход идет еще. как теперь?
An intruder!
All of Ranrock's loyalists deserve the same fate. Nice work.
Revelio. Revelio.
Эти почки, но это не то, что нам надо пока что. Да. Утекание два. Хотелось бы ушкание посильнее.
This is going well.
We make a good team.
We do at that.
Once again, we could fight our way through or be discreet. Revelio.
Know which one I'd choose?
We must remain unseen.
Стой.
Petrificus
Take the
totalis.
fight! I didn't touch your helm, but thank you for making me the first object of your suspicions. Know who my friends are now, don't I?
Petrificus totalis. Revelio.
Aha! There you are! Won't get away with that.
Defender. Sepulchre. Incendio. Revelio. Levioso. Defender. Incendio.
And the fun is over.
Revelio. Fun is a relative term.
It is. And that was relatively fun.
Revelio.
Так будет проще немного. Хотя бы. В будущем мне нужно будет это проходить. Опять дело Гарри.
I should tell you. Rumor is this mine was closed long ago due to an infestation of spiders.
How nice. Nothing I haven't seen before.
That's the spirit.
Ну, поехали в шаг тут. Что ж сказать.
Revelio. For better or for worse, we're in.
You ought to cut back on pudding. Mistook you for a troll the other day.
Petrificus totalis.
All around.
This mine looks like a tomb.
It was closed after accidents were reported. Now I see
Revelio.
why.
Incendio.
В Хогвартс сходить. трогай, хотя
Revelio.
сейчас у нас если что-то будет выпадать, надо будет ломать зеленый топ.
I don't see any goblins in these webs.
Too disgusting for even a spider to prey on.
Revelio.
Such
Просто обвинение нужно
Run, 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 leader!
Levioso. Defender. Incendio. Depulso.
Ranrock's loyalists are in here.
Too many. They definitely think there's something here they want.
проверять всякие места, сундуки, собирать там.
Revelio.
That ledge is awfully high.
Incendio.
Any ideas?
Revelio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Silence as the grave.
It's no wonder spiders give people goosebumps.
Could be the hairy legs, or the soulless eyes, or the venomous fangs, or any number of endearing qualities, really.
Smashing.
Should have thought to conjure stairs. I'll be quieter than a jobberknob.
Revelio.
Lumos.
Incendio.
Огонь, что-то. Ладно, поехали.
That bridge has seen better days.
Revelio.
Может, всякости починить. Дело не в мистеках.
Incendio.
Не.
Revelio.
Perhaps we can mend the bridge to get across the chasm.
Ясно.
Reparo. Lumos. Lumos.
Я на всякий случай.
Revelio.
Так, то пол. Или видишь, что ли? Ну.
Incendio, we're making quick work with them. Professor Hecat would be proud.
She would at that.
Incendio! Defender! Revelio.
We've rid the world of another spider. I shall sleep better tonight.
Вряд ли сюда особо много зашло.
Lumos.
Особо вниз.
Incendio. Revelio. Lumos.
Слышь ты.
Revelio. Lumos. Revelio.
Что зеленого ладно.
Quietly now.
Revelio.
Да, тут арахнофобом в этой игре. Я не знаю.
Revelio.
Раз кто-то говорил, значит
We've
здесь
still not
есть
seen a single rune
люди.
symbol.
Не только
I think we're
плохие.
going to be a bit distracted from runes for a moment.
An unwelcome distraction at that.
Revelio. We have another fight on our hands.
Why am I not surprised?
Revelio.
You will regret coming.
А что к тебе делал?
Rather unwise. Just you wait till I'm on solid ground. You are postponing the inevitable. Someone's taken out after me. Get away. Help. I won't rest. Dead. Why don't you come up here and fight me? No! I will make you pay. You I hate that! There you are.
We're not finished yet.
Ишь ты.
You don't believe you can defeat me, do you?
Incendio. Protector. Stupefy.
Why have you not run away?
Defender.
Intend to die.
Incendio. Depulsor. Incendio. Defender. Incendio. Levioso.
What an unfortunate day.
Defender. Incendio. Depulsor. Levioso. Levioso. Incendio. Depulsor. Defender.
We certainly cleared the room.
You're not a bad chap for a Slytherin.
You Gryffindors don't have a monopoly on bravery, you know.
Revelio. Incendio.
We can have a look around in peace.
Revelio. Incendio. Revelio.
A rune symbol.
Levioso.
The cavern door.
Ranrock's loyalists never knew to look for it.
Знаешь? Ладно, не буду.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio.
I wouldn't be surprised to find a couple
Lumos.
of rune symbols.
Incendio.
Опять?
Revelio. Revelio.
Подожди, их больше?
Wasn't expecting that.
Revelio. Another passageway. We should search the room first. Sebastian, I think I found something. A canvas piece.
Brilliant. Our efforts weren't in vain after all. Still, something about this place feels odd.
Действительно, вот книга. Записи дневника Исидоры. Когда я очнулась, перед глазами все расплылось. Как долго я была без сознания. Помню лишь его глаза. Пустой взгляд. Пустой, потому что он уже не испытывал боли. Но А еще помню, как мне захлестнула эйфория, когда боль рассеялась, и потом все вокруг завертелось. Кажется, я ударилась головой, когда падала. Ни ушиба, ни ссадины нет, но в голове пульсирует боль. Надеюсь, это не черная смерть. Зато он больше не будет страдать.
Revelio. A journal entry by Isadora.
Hopefully it will help us unravel more of this mystery.
If the triptych led us here to find this bit of canvas, we can probably assume that Isadora Morganach was here.
She seems to have been everywhere.
But if she was using the Undercroft and the cellar beneath her manor in Feldcroft, why would she create this space?
And why hide it behind cryptic rune symbols? And ancient magic that no one but you could see?
Isadora and Percival Rackham, another of the keepers, could see traces of ancient magic too.
Rackham? I haven't heard his name before.
His are some of the memories I've seen. I don't think he and Isadora saw eye to eye on how this magic should be used.
This is all rather baffling. Let's take the canvas back to the triptych. Perhaps the answers are there. This place is odd, to be sure, but I'm fascinated by it. Now,
Revelio.
for the trek back out of here and to Hogwarts.
Unless we can find another passageway to the Undercroft. Let's have a look around.
Да, вот. Вот он, другой проход.
And now for the moment of truth.
It has to fit. Please tell me you recognize the location in this bit of canvas.
The good news is I do, in fact.
And the bad news?
We're in for more trouble.
И какие же у нас неприятности?
I know that coast. Ranrock has taken over a huge mine in the surrounding area. Mornweem has suffered for it. It's as bad as Feldcroft's become. Should we head there now?
We should wait.
Why?
All this time, we've been a step behind Ranrock. I may know someone who could help us get ahead.
Who is that?
A friendly goblin. He wants no part in Ranrock's fight.
A friendly goblin? You know, goblins cursed my sister to shut her up. Said she should be seen and not heard.
I do, but not all goblins are...
Not all goblins what? Have you forgotten Feldcroft? Have you forgotten the mine we just went through?
No, Sebastian, I haven't. You're not listening to me.
Why would I listen to someone so ignorant?
Perhaps your uncle was right about you. You don't know when to stop.
Oh, I do know when to stop. Unbelievable.
Revelio.
А он должен первым идти или что?
I hope Professor Fitz...
I believe my next broom upgrade to be even more impressive than the last. Come by Spin Witches as soon as you can.
Жаль, что мы не договорили.
Revelio.
Ой, задание это хорошо, но не нужно перебирать другие задания. Тут. Вариант Гриффиндора в сравнительном коридоре. А почему бы нет? Тем более не особо далеко.
Revelio.
I thought I could count on my friend.
Pardon me, is everything all right?
No, it's not. We only had 2 bells to go, but she just had to go and spoil things.
I'm afraid I don't follow. Who spoiled things? Also, what bells?
Professor Black ordered Mr. Moon to take down the bells in the bell tower. Said they were giving him a headache. Those bells are a part of Hogwarts. I wasn't about to let that happen. So I asked my friend Adelaide to help me put them back. We've always been a duo of sorts, Adelaide and Evangeline. Addie and Evie. Anyway, it was going swimmingly until Black started asking questions. Then she wasn't comfortable with our rule breaking. Now I'm stuck, unable to tell which bell goes where.
If only 2 bells are left, isn't it fairly easy to tell which goes where?
Easy for you, perhaps. I happen to be tone deaf. Mother likes to say I couldn't carry a tune if it hopped on my back like a chocolate frog. No point putting them back in if they don't sound just as they did before, for the sake of historical accuracy.
Ох уж эти историки, да?
It's certainly an odd decree, even for Black, taking down the bells for a headache.
I agree. I thought it might also have been that they interrupted his hourly naps. That's all he does in his office, you know. But then I heard... Can you keep a secret?
I can.
I heard from Alice, who heard from Ollie, who heard from Eugenia, that it's because the bells reminded him of his wedding day. Breaks out in a sweat every hour on the hour. But mum's the word.
Понятно, вот и выслалось.
Is it really that important that the bells go back up?
Is it really that important? They're part of the school's history. Those bells likely told a young Merlin that he was running late to Charms, or called Ignatia Wildsmith to dinner. We can't simply fiddle with history. We're meant to be its stewards.
Perhaps I could help put the bells back up.
Really? Oh, that would be wonderful. The bells are in the bell tower just above the music room. You're certainly of more help than Adelaide.
Revelio! I imagine the bells are just inside in the bell tower.
Вот, это надо добраться-то.
Never forget what that girl said in 14. What lovely stone. Oh, that's class, that is.
Портрет Илиуса. На этой картине изображен юный волшебник-сирота по имени Илиус, который, как известно, спас свою деревню от армии дементоров и темного волшебника Разидиана, вызвал Патронуса в виде мыши.
Revelio!
Надо было в магазин, потому что
Not one of them
сходить.
deserves more than it's.
По-моему, за этого снега это неприятно подлагивает.
I just wish they'd hurry up in time.
Revelio!
Пар лягушек. Здесь восседают скользкие, но вполне симфоничные лягушки, из которых состоит хор лягушек Хогвартса. Эти волшебные амфибии могут петь в 6 разных тотальных и держать высокий нот лучше, чем большинство людей. Кстати говоря...
Revelio!
Я отомстил тебе, что не мог быть раньше. Это что за подход, кстати?
I'd wager the Hufflepuff common room's the coziest of them all. Simply the fact that it's so close to the kitchens makes it seem more...
Revelio! Ah, the bells must be upstairs. Aloha, Mora.
Уж мне зеленый талант, я могу их ломать, но синий не хочется. У меня были зеленые предметы. Не сломанного.
Revelio.
Что? Тут кое-что показалось? Да, видимо, показалось.
Found them. I'll have to get those up there somehow. Wingardium Leviosa, perhaps.
Да, Wingardium Leviosa, понятно.
Revelio.
О, кстати, лягушка. Так, ладно, с лягушкой мы чуть позже разберемся.
Revelio.
Ну, посмотрим.
Revelio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Нет, это как? Что такое неудобное управление?
We should speak with Mr. Bickle's friends. I believe I can sneak away without drawing my mother's eye. Meet me near Hogsmeade, and we will devise a plan.
Хорошо. Гарри Левиоса, это же, по-моему, нет. Лепидо. А, вот и Левиоса.
Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio.
Стой, ты куда?
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. One up, one to go.
Так, третий.
Revelio.
Мальчики. Попробуйте еще один.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Well, that wasn't too hard. Evangeline should be pleased about this. even if black isn't.
Ага, Блэк там будут рвать и метать.
Revelio.
Так, у меня инвентарь переполнен. Ладно, вещи, блядь. Пока он не узнает, кто это сделал, не такая уже будет большая проблема для нас. И тем не менее, нужно будет обязательно после этого задания в магазин идти. Или сначала зайти. Ну, тут для помощи. Секретная комната.
If he thinks he's getting away with this...
The bells are back up, Evangeline.
Oh, you're a credit to the school. I can't wait to hear them. I can't wait for the headmaster to hear them. I wish I could see his face. Future generations may not truly appreciate what you've done, but I do. And I hope that you do as well. You don't know how much this means for me and for Hogwarts.
Revelio.
Дело не порвется, это, ну, это... Больше... Говорится... За то, что он такой вредный. Не все же ему в радость жить. Так, теперь это... Я вижу немного есть баги. Но это не так страшно. Это другой рукой. Какие-то так редко выпадают, но он ничего, Фоксми пойдем. Станя вроде бы нет. А нет, есть. Да-да-да. С ней же задание. Ну тогда пойдем по тому заданию. Просто как продадим все ненужное.
Does it get any more cozy than Hogsmeade?
We have everything a young student might need when it comes to potions. Have a good look around. Here you found a bit of treasure in the forest. Was never one for adventure myself.
Двадцатки не будет, видимо. Итак, хорошо.
I hope to see you again. Farewell for now.
Так, лучше по заданию бежать здесь.
The secret is do the hard work.
Что-то так красиво пришел. С этим не поспоришь.
Hello again. Wonderful to see you. As before, I've arranged a special price on the broom upgrade for you. What are we looking for today?
Долго, давай.
You'll be thrilled with that broom, I promise you. Thanks for stopping by. Oh, you're all set with the new upgrade. I can't wait to hear what you think. This may sound presumptuous, but...
You'd like me to report back with even more flight details.
You know me well. I feel I'm almost there. I just think I can improve broom flight a bit more. Miss Ray's is running a time trial at the South Coast course. Not ideal, really, what with rumours of Ranrock's lot and Ashwinders infiltrating the place. However, if you're flying high above them, you should be all right, I think.
I'm not worried, Mr. Weeks. I'll see if I can find Imelda.
I hope you are able to complete these trials. I have a feeling this final upgrade is going to be a sweeping success. Do be careful, of course. I shall look forward to hearing from you soon. I look forward to our next meeting.
Ладно, где она теперь? Там миром. Это собрание. Я туда не могу попасть пока что. Пока, по-моему, не могу попасть. Я пробовал же.
Perhaps I could test out my new upgrade on the way. Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade.
Are you ready to put an end to Harlow?
I'm ready to do what's needed to take Harlow down. I know you have a plan.
We must gather information from the friends of Mr. Bickle that Archie and Mrs. Bickle mentioned. Agabus Filbert, Otto Dibble, and Mr. and Mrs. Rabe.
All right.
I suggest that you speak with each of them while I head to the Hogshead. I saw some Ashwinders heading there. And as my mother would never go near the Hogshead, she is less likely to learn of my activities than if I were to wander the village questioning its residents.
What sort of information am I trying to gather from these people?
They may know what evidence Mr. Bickle had against Harlow, or they may have evidence of their own. We simply need to know whatever they know.
Where am I to find these friends of his?
I do not know about Mr. Rabe, but his wife, Daisy, is often in Hogsmeade, as is Agabus Filbert. And Otto Dibble, he works at Gladrags, so you will likely find him there.
Very well. I'll speak with them, see what I can learn.
I knew I could rely on you. We need to know how they are being blackmailed by Rookwood and Harlow. Meet me here after you have spoken with them.
Sure.
Hopefully, by the time you return, I will be able to move a bit more freely.
Вот он, такая красота. Чувствуется дух праздника Рождества Нового года. Так, сначала тогда сходим наверх.
Mrs. Rabe should be nearby.
Oh, Isco, what have I done?
Mrs. Rabe, I wondered if I might speak with you about Theophilus Harlow. I'm a friend of the Bickles and am trying to gather evidence against him.
Poor Joanna and little Archie. And now Harlow has taken my darling Isco.
What do you mean? Why?
I'm a security guard at Gringotts, and my husband is a curse breaker for them. Harlow approached me about helping him extort my colleagues into giving him treasures from the vaults.
And you declined?
Of course I declined. Repeatedly. I thought they'd given up, until I came home one night and found my husband gone, and a note affixed to my door with a knife. The note stated that I only had a few days to reconsider helping with some banking needs, and that my husband would appreciate it if I acted quickly. But the help Harlow wants is help that I cannot give, and my dearest Isco is paying the price.
Are you sure the note means that your husband was kidnapped?
What else could it possibly mean? Besides, I came home to find that someone had trampled the daisies in our garden. It may sound silly, but those were Isco's pride and joy. He would never have let that happen.
Have you helped Harlow since your husband was taken?
No, I'm worried sick about Isco, but he'd never want me to compromise my integrity. I also know that he's extremely clever. That said, I was hoping he would have escaped by now. It makes me concerned as to why he hasn't.
Why wouldn't Harlow extort your husband?
Isco's job is even more removed from the vaults than mine. He travels the world for the bank. He could do nothing for Harlow. I'm the one in the bank on a daily basis, which evidently makes me an enticing target for blackmail.
Thank you, Mrs. Rabe. Knowing the lengths that Harlow will go to is helpful, albeit more than disturbing.
Mr. Bickle was trying to help us, but now he's gone. I don't know what to do.
I shall do all I can to get evidence against Harlow, Mrs. Rabe.
Very well. Here's the note I received. You must be careful as well. Please don't put yourself in danger.
Да, но рисковать мы с вами будем. Миссис Ботвинс, мы надеемся, что вы пересмотрите свое решение касательно помощи. Вам дали достаточно времени, но наше терпение не безгранично. Ваш муж наверняка хочет, чтобы вы поняли всю ценность нашего сотрудничества. Готовы ли вы ответить до конца недели? Этот разговор должен остаться между нами. Надеемся, вы понимаете.
Some evidence worth hanging on to.
Thank you. I hope it's not too late.
Now, to find Mr. Bickle's other two friends. Otto Dibble works at Gladrags. I should check there.
Please tell me you didn't take it, but perhaps it's been here all along.
Mr. Dibble, may I speak with you? It's about Theophilus Harlow.
I've nothing to say about him. May I interest you in a stunning cravat today?
Please, sir, I'd like to help. I spoke to Mrs. Bickle.
You know the Bickles? All right, but we must be discreet. Can't have Mr. Hill hearing this.
I know Mr. Hill. He was kind to me the day of the troll attack.
Oh, he's a good man, but even he wouldn't understand about Harlow. It started a few weeks ago. I was distracted, reading a note, when you-know-who came into the shop. I hid the note behind the counter and offered to help him. He stared at me for a moment, then asked me to check on an order he'd placed. I went into the storeroom to check on what turned out to be a non-existent order. When I returned, he was holding the note.
What was in the note?
It was a note from Rosie Hill, Mr. Hill's daughter. You see, we've been, secretly engaged these past 6 months. We haven't told Mr. Hill yet. I dare say he has higher hopes for her. Harlow advised me in no uncertain terms that my relationship with Rosie, not to mention my employment here, depended upon my cooperation.
What did he ask you to do?
It all happened so quickly. In an instant, he took a very expensive scarf from the counter, pocketed it, and smiled. He said, "Your secret is safe as long as I can supply my lady friend with delightful items like this every so often." I've been able to cover for his requests until now with some creative bookkeeping, but I can't keep it out for much longer. I'm terrified to say anything. I could never live without Rosie.
I met Mr. Hill the day of the troll attack. He was kind to me. Why don't you just tell him?
He's a lovely man. But when it comes to Rosie, I fear he loses all perspective. He'd see this as a grave betrayal. I'd lose my job instantly, and Rosie as well.
Ну, я бы подумал, он бы понял все, если Рози тебя любит. Ну ладно.
What have you been doing to keep the extortion a secret?
Well, as I mentioned, creative bookkeeping. And I've also been trying to cover the costs with my own savings, but I'm running out of money. Of course, none of this bodes well for my efforts to improve my circumstances and be worthy of Rosie.
Could you give me a bit more detail about the note? That might help me to identify it should I come across it.
It's on Rosie's special pink stationery. It has her monogram at the top, RH. That's how Mr. Hill would know it was real.
Thank you for telling me. I'm gathering evidence to take Harlow down.
I would love nothing more than to see him rotting in Azkaban, but be careful. He's an awful man and incredibly dangerous. As for Rosie's letter, should you happen upon it, I have committed it to memory. You may destroy it immediately.
Understood.
Now hurry off before Mr. Hill returns. Where was I?
We're on the right track. Now to find the last of Mr. Biggle's friends.
После этих разговоров лучше будет сохраниться и загрузить.
Agabus Filbert must be around here somewhere.
Такие баги текстурные идут.
Hello there.
Excuse me, Mr. Filbert. I wondered if I might speak with you about your dealings with Theophilus Harlow. I hope to ease Mrs. Bickle's mind by gathering evidence against him.
Tragic what happened to Bickle. He wanted me to speak out against Harlow for an act of violence committed against me. But I feared Harlow's retaliation, and so I refused.
You may have shared Mr. Bickle's fate if you had spoken out against Harlow as he requested.
Unfortunately, I suspect you're right.
You said that Harlow committed an act of violence against you. Could you tell me what happened?
Before my extraordinary wife, Dulcibella, passed away, she had just completed a small book of poetry. As a surprise for her birthday, one she never had the chance to celebrate, I had the book beautifully bound and plated in gold. One day, Harlow came calling to punish me for having spoken out against the Neanderthals that comprise Rookwood's lot. Before I knew it, I'd been petrified, and Harlow was rifling through my home. He found the book of poetry, with its exquisite gold plating. I watched helplessly, lying there in my entranceway as he walked away with the book, laughing as he went. I was shaken to my core. Still am, to be honest.
I imagine you fear Harlow retaliating again, but do you mind if I share this information with Officer Singer?
I suppose I have no choice. This extortion can't go on forever. You can pass it on to anyone who may be willing to help. Harlow does not like people talking, as you already know.
I've spoken with Mr. Bickle's friends. Now to find Natty.
Пойдем к тому месту и потом. Охранимся и выйдем в меню на время, чтобы все баги, может, ушли.
It's not like Natty to be late. She said she was going to the Hog's Head. Perhaps I'll find her there.
Но я предпочту задание в городе не быстрее пойти. Может быть, из-за города так и лагает. Такие баги появляются.
Natty must be around here somewhere. Revelio. Natty's wand. She can cast without it. She wanted me to find this. She's in trouble. Revelio will show me where she was taken.
Nosy little students get what's coming to them.
Revelio. Natty must have been taken this way. I need to find her quickly.
Ладно. Чтобы меньше багов было, сделаем так. На сохранение мы сохранились. Выйти в главное меню, да. Сейчас игра, по идее, сбросит там всякие
Hogsmeade, here I come.
интересные. Игре, по идее, будет проще, да и АБС должно быть проще. Что игра стала меньше лагать. Ну, по крайней мере, на это надеюсь. Не то загрузил, что я тебя просил. Ладно, видимо, сейвы так не работают.
It's not like Natty to be late. She said she was going to the Hog's Head. Perhaps I'll find her there.
Кстати, игра меньше лагает.
Natty must be around here somewhere. Natty's wand. She can cast without it. She wanted me to find this. She's in trouble. Revelio will show me where she was taken.
Nosy little students get what's coming to them.
Natty must have been taken this way. I need to find her quickly.
Хорошо, что это не быстро делается и не сложно.
The footprints led to this room. There must be another way forward. Accio!
Раз.
A hidden door. Revelio! Natty must have been taken this way. I need to find her quickly.
Работы не обязательно пройти все.
I'd better be sure I'm not seen. Revelio!
Using that girl as bait? No one's coming for her. We ought to just kill her. Only a Hogwarts student would be arrogant enough to come in here alone. If people don't want me to steal them.
Lower Hogsfield needs some stock.
Revelio.
Was it upper or lower?
Petrificus totalis.
Girls be nothing but trouble. About time we locked up.
Revelio.
It's about time Rookwood took control. He doesn't need Ranrock. Be on the lookout for the girl's friend, if they're daft enough to try to come through here.
Brockborough's always a treasure trove. Never failed to fill the sack.
Petrificus totalis.
Someone there?
Everyone in Upper Hogsfield shudders when they see me coming, and rightfully so.
Revelio.
Can't say I blame them, what with all I've done there.
So hurrah, me lads, in Rookwood times is glad.
I hope Rookwood knows what he's doing.
Aye.
When we're done here, I'm going straight to the Hog's Head. Or perhaps I'll just go now.
What?
Ray! I said no. Don't mind in the oven.
Can't hide from me.
Petrificus totalis.
Oi.
How's this dinner right here?
Revelio.
Так попроще немного.
Ай.
Petrificus totalis.
I raided Brockborough more times than I can
Expulso!
count. Defending himself. You made a great mistake.
I've heard Centaur's quieter than you.
Yes, always easy to blame everyone except yourself. Never could it be of your own hand that fortune eludes you.
Revelio.
Насколько сильный был.
For the weak.
Is that you? You little coward!
You're no match for me.
Reducto!
Incendio. Leviosa.
You will not survive this
Incendio.
fight.
Depulso.
You will pay for that.
Revelio.
Эмил мне Словно о буре, чья песнь предвестница дождя. Я с каждым днем люблю сильнее. Принял ты верность меня, на своем сердце чары чую. Оков прошу, я не снимай, ведь нашу встречу роковую я навсегда попала в рай. Дульче Белла Фильберт.
The book of poems that was taken from Agabus Filbert. He'll be thrilled to have this back. Revelio.
Дорогой Отто, я перечитала твое последнее письмо бесчисленное количество раз и буду перечитывать вновь каждый час, пока мы не встретимся. Меня пугает мысль о том, что я еще не скоро тебя вижу, но я верю в лучшее. Любовь моя, скорее бы настал тот день, когда мы расскажем о помолвке всем близким, особенно моему отцу. Я понимаю, что ты хочешь подождать, пока не встанешь на ноги, я знаю, что ты изо всех сил стремишься к этому. Но знание, возможность поделиться своими чувствами, которые переполняют меня и уносят на седьмое небо, впрямь невыносимая пытка. Теперь еще раз перечитаю твое письмо с любовью, Рози.
Otto Dibble's love letter from Rosie. He wanted me to destroy this if I found it. Revelio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio.
We should speak to her again. Perhaps she'll tell us where we can find that friend of hers.
She's determined to say nothing. The boss will deal with her when he arrives. There's not a thing worth learning from civilized society, except how to lie.
Уровень.
The girl's a
Dracus Totalis. Revelio.
Так, обезоружить. Обезоружить. Где это обезоружить? Это, по-моему, да?
Dracus Totalis.
Expulsion!
Agile thing, aren't you? Where did you go, coward? Had enough?
Expelliarmus. Shame nobody saw that. Revelio. Natty must be here somewhere.
You found us. I knew you would realize I had left my wand for you. Speak to Mr. Rabe. He will tell you.
over here. I need your help.
Что вы делаете?
Aloha Mora.
Сейчас мы вернем ей палочку. А, сначала с ним поговорить.
Mr. Rabe, Daisy told me you'd been abducted.
You spoke with my wife. How is she?
Worried about you. Are you all right?
I am all right. Thank you for coming. These locks are cursed, and there's an anti-apparition jinx on the cells. Even Natty's skill with wandless magic cannot free us. I need you to find my wand.
Mr. Rabe, I found your wand.
Well done. I knew it was nearby. Now, you best stand back. One never knows how a curse will react to being broken.
Revelio.
Thank you, Mr. Isco.
My pleasure. And thank you, my friend. We owe our lives to your bravery. I may be too weak to disapparate with you both, but I can try.
You go ahead. Find Officer Singer. We will get out of here on our own.
Very well. But be careful. Thank you, my young friends.
Be prepared for a fight. These Ashwinders must pay.
А может, ты палочку ей дашь, а? Я, по-моему, уже всех победил.
Revelio.
Let's find Officer Singer and put an end to Harlow once and for all.
Вот и Константин.
Natsai Onai. I should have known. And you, the troll dispatcher. Oh, thank goodness the two of you are safe. Isco Rabe told me a couple of students had rescued him. Should have known it was you two.
Is Mr. Rabe all right?
He is. I sent him home to his wife. Miss Onai, your mother will not be pleased to learn that you're still risking your safety pursuing these dangerous men.
Actually, Officer Singer, Natty and I learned of several Hogsmeade residents who've had their lives threatened by the Ashwinders. In addition to abducting Mr. Rabe to blackmail his wife and Natty, Rookwood and Harlow have also extorted Agabus Filbert and Otto Dibble.
I will look into all of that. As for the two of you, I appreciate what you're trying to do, but you are taking great risk. Next time, please let the authorities handle the Ashwinders.
Yes, officer. Do you have enough evidence to take down Harlow and the rest of Rookwood's lot?
Well, it's certainly a good start. We shall see. But you can leave this to me now. Natsai, you may wish to speak with your mother about this before I do.
My mother will not like this. Thank you again for rescuing me. We shall speak soon.
Swear to men, that statue near Ironburg.
Смотрите нас в ближайшем магазине.
Welcome. Do let me know if I can be of any assistance at all. Thank you again for delivering those potions to Madame Lawing. Saved me a lot of time and trouble. I hope to see you again. Farewell for now.
Вот. А. Я просто не помню, что она мне писала. Да и он не помнит. Теплом бы мне больше не осуждают. Полагаю, это ваша заслуга. Спасибо вам от меня, Рози. Мы уезжаем праздновать медовый месяц. Только сперва скажи мистеру Хиллу, что поженились. Пожелайте мне удачи, а то дебил. Ремонт за Хогвартсом. Нет, сначала все-таки я это пройду. 4 уровень. Не люблю этот задание, потому сразу лучше пройду его. Хочу пройти то, что меньше тебе нравится. Интересное задание с менее интересным проходить. Например, с такими.
Hello. Are you here for Summoner's Court?
That I am. Don't expect to be as lucky here as you were in Crossed Wands. Speaking of which, care to play a match?
Of course, Charlotte.
Then may the best summoner win.
О, нет, только нет. Опять не надо.
Precisely as planned.
Accio.
Nice technique. Accio. Precisely as planned.
Забияка. Нет, я этот не хочу.
Accio.
Sting me with a billywig. I'll never top that. Accio.
Так у нас одинаковые уровни.
Precisely as planned. Such grace. Finesse. Didn't I say I adore competition?
Опять перепройти это задание. Вот если бы нам побыстрее было бы лучше.
Absolutely. Don't count me out yet.
That's the spirit.
Надеюсь, не больше 5 игр. Я ждал с этим ничего.
Precisely as planned.
Надо... Чего именно это только?
Accio.
Sting me with a billywig. I'll never top that. Accio. Precisely as planned.
Accio.
Nice technique. Accio. Precisely as planned.
Я такой лучше, да. Тогда были шансы, сейчас нет.
Hard luck. Care for another round?
Конечно,
Absolutely.
хорошо.
That's the spirit. Accio!
Да, неудача, неудача, неудача. Выкинь.
Concentrate, Charlotte.
Accio.
Sting me with a billywig. I'll never top that. Accio! Precisely as planned. Nice technique. Accio! Precisely as planned.
Accio.
Nice technique. Well, you are good.
Ох, наконец-таки победили.
I'm not too proud to admit when I've lost. Where did you learn to play like that?
I play by intuition, natural skill and all that.
That's been my strategy. I suppose it only gets you so far, though. Well, you've only one opponent left now. I won't say more than that, but let's just say he's the best for a reason.
И что последний остался? Слишком много этих заданий, не переживу. Так, местоположение на карте. Он телепортируется, наверное, или мне показалось?
Well, I woke up for one.
Лучше так. Лучше не, я лучше пешком добегу. Так куда, может быть, даже проще будет. Через мост пойду. Да еще споткнусь, упаду в воду и придется еще дольше тратить время.
Oh, good, you're safe.
There you are. You were in such a state when you left.
The poachers got to my gran. Someone recognized me in Horntail Hall and they got to her.
What do you mean? Is she all right?
She's fine, thank goodness. But they were at her house, our house. They assumed I'd sent the egg there. She said they took the whole place apart looking for it, screaming that we'd cost them everything.
I'm sorry, Poppy. I'm glad she's all right. I don't think either one of us could have anticipated that.
I should have known. I underestimated the poachers. And now another creature's in danger.
What do you mean?
The poachers refused to leave empty-handed, so they took valuable journals that Gran had discovered when she was researching rare creatures. One of them contained theories about a secret hiding place of the Snidget, long thought to be extinct.
Where exactly are these Snidgets allegedly hidden?
Gran says the journals were a bit cryptic, which is good. Perhaps the poachers won't be clever enough to find the birds. From what she recalls, the journals only noted that the key to finding them lay in the moonlight. Gran thinks it can be narrowed down to a handful of locations.
Why would Snidgets be valuable to poachers?
They could make more money with Snidgets than they ever would have fighting dragons. The golden Snidget's feathers and eyes are incredibly valuable. That's why they're believed to be extinct. They were hunted out of existence by wizard kind. If the poachers found some now, I can't bear to think about the horrific way they'd be bred and killed for profit.
Exactly what kind of creature is a Snidget?
It's a small bird with golden feathers. It's incredible. It has rotational wings that allow it to dart quickly in any direction. In fact, the golden snitch in Quidditch is based on the Snidget, which barbarically was actually used in the sport hundreds of years ago.
I take it you aren't going to let the poachers anywhere near the Snidgets.
Gran wants me to stay out of it, but I know she's devastated that poachers might go after the Snidgets, if they still exist. We had the element of surprise on our side when we saved that dragon, but the poachers will be watching for us now.
We need allies. Others who hate the poachers enough to help us, who value creatures as much
Merlin's beard! You're a genius! The centaurs! They'd want the Snidgets protected at all costs.
Sounds as if we need to go and talk to the centaurs.
We'll need to be careful in how we approach them. Tensions with them are high. Still, I think they may be our only hope. Let me think on it. I'll let you know as soon as I have a plan.
Хорошо, что вы сюда сходили, да? Больше нет? Это астрономический стол тут тоже есть, ладно. Я здесь не был. Странно. Может, здесь ключ будет? Раз телепорт не открыт, то откроем сейчас.
Revelio. Revelio.
Сложно добираться надо. Ну, кстати. Герб Хогвартса. На гербе Хогвартса изобретен лев, змея, орел и барсук, которые представляют 4 факультета школы. Внизу красуется девиз Драко Дормиус Non Come Tyrannius, что означает «никогда не щекочи спящего дракона».
Alohomora. Revelio.
С этим позже тогда.
My friends and I lose track of the time.
Может, ты хочешь, чтобы прям с тобой след, то ладно.
Revelio.
Мог стать. Видите ли? Не вопрос только реактора. Пройти не могу так. О.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Revelio. Accio. Revelio.
Кстати, здесь ключ, по идее, должен быть поблизости. Если я это не открывал.
Revelio.
Нет, прям так далеко не может быть. Мне кажется, где-то здесь находится.
Levioso.
А, вот он.
Revelio.
Станция последняя тогда.
Yes.
А это хорошо, что останется один.
Incendio. Levioso.
Странно, что мне
Revelio.
не было. Я это местных не особо помню. Так, ладно, мы отвлеклись от заданий. Так, схватка с беглецом хотел. Местоположение на карте. И телепорт открыли тогда там, и ключ нашли. Остался только последний ключ. Ну, последний ключ, я сам ключ.
Revelio.
Не хочу с пауками сейчас сражаться, их там слишком много.
The cave must be somewhere in this maze. I wonder what else is in here. Defender, Incendio, Capulso, Confringo. Bombarda. Incendio. Protego. Defender. Confringo. Bombarda. Incendio.
Ну что ты?
Defender. Incendio. Ugh. Shame you're so foul. Revelio.
In my line of sight, it's a disaster. And the first one of you trying to pin it on me.
Incendio. Incendio. Bombarda. Confringo. Confringo. Revelio. Bombarda. Confringo. Revelio.
Теперь у меня плохое предчувствие, что тут какой-то может быть сильный путь.
This could be the Acromantula cave Mr. Adley mentioned. Incendio!
Мост, да. Здесь ты не уши.
So this is the infamous absconder.
Вот тут как беглец.
Confringo! Defender! Bombarda! Incendio!
А что у тебя?
Protego! Incendio! Defender! Incendio! Incendio! Defender! Bombarda! Incendio! Depulso! Bombarda! Confringo! Incendio! Defender! Incendio!
А! Не стреляй хотя бы.
Bombarda! Incendio! Defender! Confringo! Bombarda! Incendio! Now all that's taken care of, I need to find the heirloom for my little daughter.
Bombarder! Defender!
Жесткий же паук.
Revelio!
Найти семейный рик Майло. Готовы. Вот, идем туда.
Incendio! Bombarder! Confringo! Bombarder!
I need to bring this heirloom back to Mr. Adley.
Revelio!
Интересно, можно здесь хотя бы? Что? Вот ты знаешь, что она тут. Ладно. Вроде бы же она не писала нам. Дадим задание. Потом туда еще узнаем, что она хочет.
Seems a pleasant enough little place.
Revelio! Depulso! Revelio!
Wonder where they're off to in such a hurry.
You look none the worse for
Mr. Adley, I retrieved the heirloom pocket watch from Milo's body.
Merlin's beard! How did you? Actually, I don't want to know. I don't want to think about that acromantula ever again. Thank you. Thank you very much.
I'm glad Milo's daughter will have something to remember him by.
I am too. As far-fetched as his schemes were, Milo was a good friend, and I shall miss him. Please, accept this reward for your trouble.
What do you have for sale?
Milo can rest in peace now that his wishes have been fulfilled and his daughter has something to remember him by. Never mind replenishing my stocks. Pleasure doing business with you. Thank you for stopping by. I appreciate your business.
Там с испытанием мы их прошли. Нет. Дальняя почта. Да, вот. Кажется, я придумал, как поговорить с кентаврами насчет снеджетов. Медлить нельзя. Бабулины дневник в руках браконьеров. И нам нужно действовать быстрее. Жду тебя в запретном лесу. Поппи. Хорошо, Поппи, мы тебе поможем. Сюда телепортируемся. Как раз с этого леса недалеко выгнал очень сильного паука. Уничтожил, точнее, не выгнал. Так что он чуть безопаснее стал. Ну, лишь немного.
I can do this. I can do this. They will want to help.
Is this where we're meeting the centaurs?
Well, they don't exactly know we're coming, so it's less of a meeting and more of a surprise, I suppose.
I'm not sure about this. I can't imagine they're fond of being surprised.
We don't have a choice if we want to help the Snidgets. Perhaps they'll be able to tell that we're sincere. There's something about them that's so knowing. It's almost unnerving.
I suppose they are known for having an air of omniscience.
That's exactly the right word. Never mind.
What is it?
It's nothing, truly. We've no secrets to hide.
That's right. We'll simply be honest with them about what we're trying to do. They'll have to help us, won't they?
Yes, of course. You're absolutely right. We'll meet with them, tell them about the Snidgets, and I'm sure it'll all be fun.
Уверен, абсолютно.
What do you think you're doing here, humans?
Please! We were hoping to speak with you.
Ah! I suppose you'd like a tale for your friends of the time you spoke to a centaur, and it spoke back.
No, never! We're here because we need your help.
Enough! You made a grave error in judgment in coming here, little witch.
Leave them be, Alec. We do not harm the young. It is not our way.
You forget your place, old fool. I'm the leader of this herd, and while you cling to our way, their kind continue to slaughter beasts like us without a care!
From what I can see, they have slaughtered no one. They will leave here unharmed.
Mark my words, Doran. If I ever see them again, it will be all 3 of your heads.
Foolish children. Do you know what happens to wizards who wander here? Now, follow me before
Golden Snidgets are still alive, and the poachers are after them. They know that the key to finding them lies in the moonlight, but they don't know what that means, yet. Please, help us find the Snidgets before the poachers do.
Could it be? In the south, there is a cave within which lies what the poachers seek. A moonstone. Retrieve it and place it in the henge in the forest. I, on the other hand, must go speak with the herd. Find me after you have done this.
I don't understand. So the moonlight mentioned in the journal doesn't refer to actual moonlight, but to a moonstone. What do moonstones have to do with Snidgets? And why was he so certain about where we could find one?
Isn't moonstone all around us? Why retrieve one from a cave?
Knowing centaurs, I suspect he's referring to a specific moonstone. We'll likely know it when we see it.
I don't know, but I am inclined to believe him, what with his being a centaur and all.
I am too. It is a shame how quickly he left. What was his name? Doran.
That's what the leader of the herd called him.
Well, if Doran knows something we don't, I'd rather act now and ask questions later. I can head to the library and start looking into the cave you mentioned. I'll let you know what I find.
Все.
Knowing a meat he's likely studied here.
Уже посложнее. Ого, дракон. Да, тут задание нам. Пока мы не можем туда идти. Что, задание? Пойдем по заданию тогда.
What are you up to now?
Гарри Поттере. Просто не идеальное состояние. Думаю, были какие-то мелкие дропы.
Oh, I do hope Mary and her neighbours aren't harmed.
Excuse me, sir. Are you all right?
Just barely. But I don't want to trouble a student with my woes.
I am indeed a student, but I could very well be able to help you.
I'm not so sure. Name's Crispin Dunn, by the way. I trade in the surrounding hamlets. Do the most business in Arranshire. A lovely little hamlet. Just stunning gardens. Just the other day, the Daily Prophet ran an article on its scenic hedgerows. Actually, before I go on, I should ask. Are you afraid of spiders?
Spiders don't bother me at all. You'd be impressed by how many I've dispatched lately.
Lucky you. The hamlet's overrun with the vile things, and they're acting abnormally aggressively. I'm concerned about my customers, of course, but it appears that most of the hamlet's residents fled to safety. It's my friend Mary I worry about. I haven't heard from her, and I fear she's trapped in her cottage.
Understandable, but why don't you check on her yourself?
I would, but I have a crippling fear of the eight-legged beasts, which I, unlike you, seem incapable of conquering. I don't know what to do. Can you think of anyone who can help Mary?
Why didn't you ask the ministry for help?
I did. Reached out to anyone who would listen. Tried Minister Spout old Spavin himself. But evidently they have their hands full with who knows what else. It seems this little hamlet has to fend for itself.
Понятно.
Why is it you can't conquer your fear of spiders?
When I was a small child, I was being tormented and chased by a group of local bullies and slid into the hollow of a tree to hide. Within moments, spiders were crawling over every inch of my body. Seemed I'd stumbled on a nest. I couldn't move, paralysed by fear of the spiders and an equally profound fear of the wizards I knew were just outside the tree. I was there for what seemed hours. I can feel their legs on me now just talking about it. Ugh.
Why are there so many spiders in Arranshire all of a sudden?
I honestly don't know. I've never seen so many spiders in all of my life. It's almost as if someone's breeding them. They've trapped the entire hamlet in webs. I was lucky to escape it all. Mary always has a way with these beasts. It's very concerning not to hear from her.
I'll try my very best, Mr. Dunn.
Please do. If you can think of anyone that may be brave enough to help, I'd appreciate it. Thank you. They'll find Arranshire southeast of Hogsmeade, just below the train station.
Знаем. Так, кстати, какого уровня задания? 15-го. Без проблем. После этого уровня, задание 30 уровня на паука уже мало что боишься.
This must be Arrynshire. I'd best keep an eye out for spiders.
Incendio. Defender. Levioso. Cabalso. Confringo. Bombarda.
Попробуем. Вокруг многовато.
Defender. Incendios.
Так, прохилиться.
Incendio. Defender. Bombarda. Incendio. Incendio.
Что?
Defender. Confringo. Bombarda.
Surely that's the last of them. Not sure how I'd fare in.
Revelio.
Какая-то страшная деревушка с пауками.
Revelio.
Нет, все, я переезжаю в город. Меня уже осточертела эта деревенская благодать. Лучше я буду жить там, где нет вообще никаких пауков, даже самых крошечных. Пускай мой дом достанется любому, кто готов мириться с постоянной угрозой внезапного нашествия этих тварей. Я в эти края точно не вернусь. Но если они постоянно так нападают, то действительно...
Revelio. Revelio.
Так, уведомление о временном отпуске. Все-таки пауки окончательно меня довели. Я уезжаю, но ненадолго. Как только все наладится, я хочу вернуться в дом, где не будет ни пауков, ни бродяг, как было всегда, и точка. Да, ну стал же пауков. Понятно, почему.
Revelio. Aloha Mora.
Бродяг, а почему пустовал? сказки об ранчере. Любовь моя, раз тебе интересно знать, как обстоят дела в ранчере, я расскажу в мельчайшей подробности. Итак, когда пауки хлынули на нас из-под земли, все произошло так быстро, что никто и сообразить ничего не успел. Я и еще несколько волшебников кинулись на крышу, на захват, не захватив даже палочек. Казалось, мы никогда оттуда не выберемся. И иногда нам удавалось их отпугнуть, не так часто, как хотелось бы, а эти их глаза злобный, безжизненный взгляд, страх пронизывает насквозь, когда эти твари нависают над тобой, сверкая влажными от яда хелицерами. Они переловили всех по одному, от воплей моих товарищей кровь целая в жилах. Кто бы мог подумать, что их постигнет такая печальная участь. Полагаю, с ним мог бы сравниться только поцелуй Дементора. Когда все затихло, можно было перевести дух. Мы надеялись, что каждый, кого тащили чудище, умрет быстро. В том числе и мы, если настанет наш черед. И тут, наконец, неподалеку пролетала ведьма, которая заметила нас. К тому моменту остался лишь Пит, Песовид и я. Скажу так, мы выжили, вот только порой жалеем об этом. Этот кошмар будет преследовать меня всю жизнь.
Revelio.
Чего жалеть-то? Выжили. Ваши товарищи. Вам как раз повезло хотя бы. Я чувствую, что я уже ломаю.
Revelio. Oh no, this must be Mary. Poor woman. Incendio.
Икс. Паучий яд на месте, как и договаривались. Теперь ваша очередь. Скоро у меня в подвале вылупятся новые паучата, и я смогу доставить еще партию яда. Как только вы заплатите за это, разумеется, Мэри Портман.
If Mary was breeding these things in her cellar, that means there are more underground. I'll need to destroy every last spider in that cellar if this is to end. Revelio.
Нас ждет жесткая битва, видимо.
Revelio. If this is where Mary bred the spiders, they're not here now. This isn't a good sign. These spiders have gone somewhere.
Так что они исчезли, я с тобой согласен, так не добро. Только не застревай, пожалуйста. Не прилипай к углам или к чему там прилипаешь.
Revelio. A ladder. Not sure I want to know where this leads.
Не хочется, но
I'd best be ready for whatever I may find down there. Revelio.
Не хочется, но
Exact. I need to find and destroy all of these before the situation gets even worse. Bombarda! That's one exact destroyed. These eggs must be destroyed. Incendio. Bombarda. Defendo. Incendio. Bombarda. Confringo. Incendio. Revelio.
Так, У меня что, опять там что?
Incendio.
Да, видимо, придется всех уничтожать.
Revelio. Incendio. Bombarda. Defender. 8 legs is simply too many. Revelio. I hate to think that they see me, but I don't see them. Revelio.
Ты куда ушел?
Revelio. Bombarda. Revelio. Bombarda. Defender. Incendio. Bombarda. Revelio. Defender. Bombarda. Revelio. Bombarda. Half finished, but I need to destroy all of their attacks. Bombarda. Revelio.
И явно не будет этому рады.
Revelio. Bombarda. Incendio. Defender. Bombarda.
Ай.
Incendio. Defender. Bombarda. Revelio. Confringo. Bombarda. That's the last of the spider sacks. Revelio.
Наконец я нашла место, где можно разводить попу, и все это время оно было прямо у меня под носом. В буквальном смысле, почему идея с подвалом не пришла мне в голову раньше? Странно, что вообще никто до этого не думался. Мои паучки скоро вырастут совсем большими и будут давать столько шелка, что мне больше никогда не придется экономить на платье. Моим решением наступит конец, разве это не чудесно?
I suppose I know what happened to Mary Portman now. She was breeding the spiders. Revelio.
Как сюда попасть? Видимо, сейчас пойдем туда.
I hope that's the last spider. Defender! Incendio! Bombarda! Incendio! Confringo! Bombarda! Defender! Incendio! Incendio! Cursed fiends. Revelio.
Жесткое задание.
Revelio.
Меня еще ждет большой паук в конце, да, опять? Хорошо, что у меня хотя бы 20 аптечек есть.
Oh, wait. That's the last one. She's angry.
Само собой, зло.
Incendio. Bombarda. Defender. Nightmares for the rest of my life. Bombarda! Defender! Incendio! Defender! Bombarda! Incendio! Revelio!
Но это было легко из-за того, что, видимо, у них уровень был маленький, и у меня столько заклинаний изучено. Получится побыстрее валивать. Слишком много пауков. Конечно, здесь можно, по идее, набить ачивку. Ну, это точнее не ачивку, а достижение. Не достижение. Испытание, вот как это называется. Столько. Тут нужно будет столько времени ждать, пока они будут появляться. Это жесть какая-то. Это точно не будет сейчас. В магазин главное еще зайти. Перед сдачей квеста.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
Хоть все, field guide. И тому подобное.
You're back! Nice to see you again. Nice doing business with you. Thanks for stopping by. Hope to see you again.
Just because you know Lumos doesn't mean you
Mr. Dunn, I have some news.
Thank Merlin. About my sweet friend Mary.
It seems poor Mary was breeding spiders in her home for profit, and vastly underestimated their propensity to multiply.
Oh, Mary, what untoward scheme were you involved in? If she needed financial assistance, she could have just come to me. She didn't deserve this. Few do.
I am sorry about your friend, but you'll be relieved to know that I cleared out the spiders. It's safe to return now.
You? You cleared out the spiders? I can't believe it, but I'm certainly relieved. I imagine the first order of business will be to help the amulet rebuild. I suppose I have nothing to fear from dead spiders.
Even so, you'll want to prepare yourself. The place needs something of clean-up.
Thank you again for all you've done. I shall keep you apprised of the hamlet's rebuilding.
Glad I could be of help, and I look forward to visiting your shop the next time I'm in Arranshire.
To dearly departed Mary.
Да, нет. Вот сюда пока телепортируюсь. И на этом будет все.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Всем спасибо, что смотрели этот стрим. Всем до следующего стрима. Всем до свидания.